What's good, YouTube? This your boy Lazarian. Please comment, like, and subscribe on the video. I thank you guys for sub and subscribing to the channel, and also commenting down below. Like I say, the Rockets over 500, but like I say, I seen them get one game over 500. I even seen them get two games over 500. I think we were 9 and 11 this year. So like I say, the Rockets can only make improvements. Like I want to see them improve even more and start getting back to that elite status. But I'll say, been a good 4-game win streak. Let's keep it up against Washington on Wednesday. This video not about the Rockets. Like I say, this video is about a player that was traded to Phoenix. Point guard Austin Rivers was traded to Phoenix, and they agreed to part ways. I guess Austin Rivers didn't want to be in Phoenix. I guess he wanted to be in a winning situation, so they agreed to part ways. They agreed to part ways with Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers was not having a good season. He was having a terrible season this year. The Washington Wizards' whole franchise is a flat-out mess. They beat the hell out the LA Lakers, but they've been a flat-out mess. They're still 12 and 18. They're not even in the playoff hunt. They were a dysfunctional team. And like I say, Austin Rivers was disappointed when he found out he got traded. So like I say, Austin Rivers will clear waivers. He will be a free agent when he's clear waivers. It'll be interesting what team picks him up, what team needs a point guard. But like I thought Phoenix was definitely going to try to hold on to him because they needed a point guard so bad. I still think they do. But right now, y'all guys let me know what teams that need a point guard. Well, let me know what guys that teams that need probably can use Austin Rivers services. Right now, it's a lot of teams out there that can use Austin Rivers service. Right now, like a team like the probably the New York Knicks can use a backup point guard, but they like their point guard play. There's too many guards on that team. Trey Burke, Moutier is coming into his own. It's a lot of teams you can think. It's a lot of teams you can think about. Portland can probably use a backup point guard. They can probably use a backup point guard. They can probably use Austin Rivers over there to give Damian Lillard some rest. I really don't see a backup point guard besides playing Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum. I don't see Evan Turner as no goddamn point guard. So all that would be a good fit for down the road for Portland. I think they can use a player like Austin Rivers. No, he's not going back with his father. If they gave up on him, he's not going back. So, like I say, Austin Rivers is a guy who's an average shooter who could not shoot the ball, who do not make shots at a high rate. He can get to the basket with the best of them, like I say, but he has not panned out since he came out of college. Like I say, Austin Rivers stats this year: 7.2 points per game. One turnover, 1.2 turnovers, no blocks, no, no steals, 2 assists, two rebounds per game. He's shooting atrocious 54% from the free throw line. That's just god awful. 1.6 attempts a game. 47% from the field efficiency. On two pointers, 48%. 3 attempts a game, 5.1 2 pointers a game. 31% from three. That's terrible from Austin Rivers. He has not shot well. He has not shot well since he came in the league. 3.7 attempts a game from three. 39% from the 3-point line. 39%. Let me see. Let me see if I'm reading that right. I think 31% from the 3-point line this year. He's shooting 31% from three. That is just atrocious numbers by Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers, like I said, has not been good. He played 29 games this year, 23 minutes. He's shooting 39% from the field. Shooting 39% from the field overall, yeah. But 3-point line, he's shooting 37. He's shooting 31%. Just terrible numbers. And his career stats is 9.3 points per game, 1 block per game, 1 turnover per game, 2 assists per game. 64% from free throw line, so he's never really been a good free throw shooter in his career. Um, let's see, hold on, guys. Let's see. 41% career shooter from the outside, 35 percent from the free 3-point line in his career. So the 10 points per game career not bad, but you expect Austin Rivers was so hyped up at Duke, you expect him to be more than that and average more points than that. You expect more from Austin Rivers, especially how he was hyped up at Duke. Right now he has been such a bust coming out of the first round. Austin, I can say he was a bust because he has not done nothing in his career really, but besides the 2 years against with his father when he averaged like 15 points a game, that's not enough to convince me that he's not a bust. But like I say, the Phoenix Suns and Austin Rivers agreed to part ways. It'll be interesting to see what team that he needs to go to. Like I say, this is the question for you guys to answer. What team you think Austin Rivers should go to, and what team should play for Austin Rivers? Do you guys think about New Orleans? I think about the New Orleans Pelicans that need a backup point guard too. I'm not sold on Tim Frazier. I think Austin Rivers is better than Tim Frazier. Like I say, I think Portland can use a point guard. I think they can use one. I think it's several teams out there that can use a backup point guard out there. Like I say, maybe the Sixers can use them a little bit if they sold on T.J. McConnell. Maybe the Detroit Pistons. How about the Detroit Pistons? Reggie Jackson, he's a starter, but I don't see a good backup point guard over there. So how about the Detroit Pistons? How about the Charlotte Hornets? How about them? You really sold on playing Tony Parker this much, knowing he's going to get ready to retire? How about them? How about them? Like I say, it's a lot of options to go out there. It's a lot of options, like I say, for Austin Rivers. But I want you guys to give me an answer in the comment section, guys. What team do you think Austin Rivers should sign, and what team you think should get need a backup point guard and can use Austin Rivers' services? Like I say, Austin Rivers has never been a good shooter in this league. He's a flat out bust. Like I say, he doesn't shoot a high percentage from the field. All he can do is drive and make layups. That's all he can really do. He can't shoot from the free throw line. I mean, like I say, Austin Rivers is a guy that can get to the basket at will. But like I say, Austin Rivers is not a guy that can carry you or anything, that can do anything. This guy was labeled as one of the best college players in basketball at Duke, but he is not panned out to that in the NBA. Like I say, the only 2 good years he had was the LA Clippers was on his dad when he averaged 15 and 17 points per game. That was the only good years that he had. But other than that, everything was bad year. So that's the end of the video, YouTube. Give me a comment, like, and subscribe what you think about this video. Sub up to the channel if you're new. Like I say, the question for you guys, what team can use Austin Rivers? Austin Rivers is going to be a free agent in the next couple of days. Phoenix Suns are agreeing to part ways with Austin Rivers. Thank you guys. I'm out. Peace.